Hi, seniors, and happy Friday. So, this is your asynchronous lesson for the day. And today you're going to be reading your choice novel for about 10 minutes. And if you have more time, please read your pages that you need to do. But I wanted to build in at least a little bit of time to read. Then you're going to be completing this discussion prep assignment. Should take you about 20 minutes. And then the other half of class, you're working on your poster. So this is where this video is, right? It says stop, take attendance, go complete attendance so you're marked present for the day. And then it has you stop, and it's me, right, as a little stop sign saying, go read your choice novels, okay? As you're reading, I know we said we would discuss today what the expectations are for reading. So here's what they are. As you're reading, you're going to be completing these discussion prep assignments. We will do them multiple times, but it's a time for you to pause for a minute and reflect on the reading that you've done so far. So the next slide says complete the discussion prep assignment, which I'm going to show you now. So it looks like this. Discussion prep for critical theory book clubs, right? So you're going to make sure that you put your name, the title of the book, and then put what group color you're in, if you can remember. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Whatever section you've read so far, so I'm hoping you've read a little bit of pages, right? Like we're about a week of having had the book so far. You're going to write a section summary. Tell me what you've read so far, what has happened in your novel. You're going to choose one beautiful passage or a beautiful quote that you would like to share. And then you're going to come up with some level 2 or level 3 questions that could be asked on the book. Level 1 questions are those questions where it's kind of trying to just to test you on, like, did you read, right? So if I asked you a question of, did this happen? Was there, what did so-and-so say to so-and-so? Or what gift did they give? And it's like a very clear answer, right? They're usually yes or no questions or something we can answer with like one word. I want you to come up with a level 2 or level 3 question, though, of what you could possibly, what question you could ask for this section. And then I want to give your thoughts on the question right here and detail and evidence from the novel making your point, right? What's the evidence to your thoughts? I have resources for this on the asynchronous lesson. So if you go on the next slide, there's resource 1, resource 2, resource 3. Because this is something different we'll be doing. I know some of you, your English classes might have had you do this in the past, where we're asking these level 2 and level 3 questions. But if you want any help with these are identifying, helping you recall. So level 1's all about recalling and reproduction of information, right? We want to get past that. We want to get past the fact-based questions. I want you to focus on deeper level questions. This is where we're really analyzing the text, and we're inferring the text of what can happen. And as we're reading, we're keeping our critical theories in mind of how we can analyze the book that you're reading through these lenses. So you're applying your skills and concepts of what you've learned from your text to understand what is being applied. So you're examining it, the hows, the whys. There's some examples, but these links and resources are just to help you. The next part of the discussion has critical theory analysis. This is where you are going to decide to choose a lens for the day and give us some analysis here of that lens. So if I was doing mine, I would do race, and maybe I would choose a guided question to help myself answer and analyze the text, right? How can I view this section answering one of those questions? Maybe this one, I will do gender. There we go. Maybe this one I'll do gender, right? And if you go into Classroom, I have that whole guided questions list that helps you with your analysis. But you're looking at just the section you read through these critical theory lenses, and you can choose whichever ones you want. But answer a guided question, add some analysis, what you're seeing, what you're reading. Then, let me delete this. On this section right here, you're going to write some predictions that you have that are going to happen in the novel, And then what's your reasoning for this predictions? What do you think is going to happen with your characters, with the plot? What are we building towards, right? So this is our discussion prep assignment. The reason you're completing this is because next time in class, you will be having a discussion with your group members on this assignment. Like, these are your discussion points of what you can share with your peers. We're going to talk to each other about how our books are going, about what beautiful passage we chose, how your thoughts are going, and what questions you've had that you want to analyze and talk about, okay? And how these connect to our critical theories. And what, for some of you, your novels are going to have really clear critical theories that you can apply them to, and others it's going to be a little difficult. So keep this in mind. This is what you're doing today. It should take you about 20 minutes, okay? The next slide says, work on your poster project. So I would like to give you some time to work on your poster project. You do not have to do all these things today. They are just some options for you on what you can do. You can use this time to talk to your team members about the project. Ask your team members any questions you may have. You can use this time to keep finding your text, right? Your film, written text, and image. And then if you have them, you can start examining them. Then you can use you're answering your guided questions right for each one. So that's what you're using this time for today, seniors. When you're done, you're submitting it. If you have any questions, I'm available for a meet. We can meet during class right now. You can send me an email, whatever helps you, okay? But this is what we're working on. Focus on those choice novels and getting that discussion prep done so that you're prepared to have a discussion with your group members next week. Okay, let me end this. Okay, bye everyone.